It's Minecraft Redstone Tutorials with Brian, and today's topic is strongly powered versus weakly powered opaque blocks. Let's get started. First, a summary of what you'll learn in this video. Both strongly powered and weakly powered blocks power adjacent mechanisms. However, only strongly powered blocks power adjacent redstone. Weakly powered blocks do not. And now for the full version. As you probably know, you can use redstone to directly power a variety of mechanisms. You can also use redstone to power opaque blocks, and those opaque blocks can then power other adjacent redstone components, such as turning off a torch, opening a door, powering a redstone lamp, a piston, or sending power out of a comparator or redstone repeater. There are, however, two different types of powered opaque blocks, called strongly powered and weakly powered opaque blocks. A redstone line going into a block will weakly power a block, whereas other types of powers, such as a repeater entering the block, will create a strongly powered block. In most cases, this does not matter. For example, with all of the mechanisms that we saw over here, I could change the redstone power line to a repeater, and it would not have any effect. All of the mechanisms on the other side still behave the same. However, there is one subtle difference, and that is with adjacent redstone. A weakly powered block, such as this one, will not power adjacent redstone, whereas a strongly powered block, such as this one, will power adjacent redstone. Most of the ways that you can power a block will cause the block to become strongly powered. For example, a lever attached to this opaque block strongly powers the block, therefore turning on any adjacent redstone. It's also noteworthy that strongly powered blocks can power redstone that is below or above the block. Another common way to strongly power a block is via a redstone comparator or repeater pointing into the block, which strongly powers the block. And finally, a torch below a block, when turned on, will strongly power the block, therefore activating any adjacent redstone. The ways to weakly power an opaque block involve just redstone wire. Here, I am weakly powering this dirt block. It's powered because it's turning on the lamp over here. However, it's not strongly powered, it's only weakly powered. Adjacent redstone is not being updated. Here's some more examples. You can use redstone wire running on top of a block in order to weakly power that block. So in this case, the white block is weakly powered, powering this lamp. The green block is weakly powered, powering this repeater. And the blue block is weakly powered, powering this piston. However, we can tell that all of those blocks are weakly powered and not strongly powered, because none of the adjacent redstone is also being powered. To recap, there are a variety of ways to power opaque blocks, such as the dirt and wool blocks shown here. For most redstone mechanisms, such as lamps and pistons, the type of power, strong or weak, does not matter. In this case, all of these lamps and pistons have been activated. The exception is adjacent redstone. The white wool here is examples of weakly powered blocks, whereas the dirt are examples of strongly powered blocks. Notice that the redstone dots next to all of the dirts are activated, whereas the redstone dots next to the white wool are not activated. This is, once again, because the white wool blocks are weakly powered, because they only have a redstone wire pointing into them or running on top of them. All other power sources will strongly power an opaque block. Now, let's apply what we've learned to a particular example. You may recall that in a recent episode of Exploration and Tactics, I was building a kinetic structure out of redstone, where a redstone block got pushed around by pistons. I've recreated a small portion of that here. At this point in time, I thought that the circuit was glitched because I was expecting, after this redstone block got pushed out of the way, for this portion of the circuit to turn off, but it was staying on. But now we can understand why it's staying on. This repeater is strongly powering this dirt block. Since it is strongly powered, it powers adjacent redstone, this wire, which then sends the power back through the repeater in a loop. If I wanted the power to turn off, there's a variety of things I could do to fix it. One thing that I could do is rewire the circuit, like so. Now, the dirt block is not going to be strongly powered, it will be weakly powered, and as a result, it will not power this redstone right here. And indeed, if I place the block there, now after this is pushed, this part turns off. As a final note, I just want to call out that strongly powered versus weakly powered has nothing to do with analog redstone signal strength. In this case, these two different circuits will have a different signal strength coming into this comparator, but either way, these dirt blocks will be strongly powered and power adjacent redstone. We'll talk more about signal strength in a future redstone tutorial. That's all we have for today. I plan to make more redstone tutorials on various intermediate and advanced redstone topics in the future, so if you have feedback, let me know in the comment section below. In any case, thanks for watching, this is Brian, and I hope you guys are having a great day.